Hello everybody, this is All's House Gaming and welcome to our new series, Yakuza 0. This is actually a series I've really enjoyed. I'd like to say Yakuza 0 was my first foray into the series, but that was actually Yakuza 4, back when I checked it out in college. Never actually finished it, I think I only got through one chapter of it before I just called it there, but Yakuza 0 was the first one that I actually beat. Now then, before I get started, as with any series, I like to ask you guys, please, if anything is too quiet or too loud, let me know down in the comments below so I can adjust it. That being said, the audio settings for this game are limited. Yeah, I only have access to master volume and background audio volume. Nothing else. The only other means I have of editing it would be post-editing, which means I'd have to switch over to multi-track audio and, well, altering the major volume in OBS. Just bear that in mind before letting me know, because I can't alter music and sound effects individually. I'd like to think my testing has gone just fine, but anyways, I'm delaying it. I'm also going to warn you guys, these videos might be longer than normal. I'll try to keep them under the hour mark, but the Yakuza games are known for very lengthy cutscenes, and I don't just want videos of pure cutscenes. But, without further ado, let's start a new game without using game clear data. I have beaten this, so yeah. Gonna go for normal. Oh, and word of warning, all the voice acting is in Japanese with subtitles at the bottom. Jeez, man, take it easy on the guy.
この町で喧嘩売んならちゃんと相手を選べ。大金持ち歩いてるときは特にな。
I mean, solid advice, but I don't think he's conscious enough to hear you, so waste of breath. Kamurocho 21st Century Redevelopment Plan begins. The late 1980s, a time of massive economic boom.
エミちゃん、まだいいじゃん。こんな時間さすびら切ったってタクシー捕まんないんだから。
やだもう。いいから宅代出してよ。
あ、じゃあさ、プラザのスイートでも取るよ。だから俺と朝までねね。なんだてめえ、言ってんだよ。おい、ちょっと待てよこれ。おいてめえ、ぶつかっといて何スカとこいてんだよ。ちゃんと謝れっつんだよ。土下座しろ、土下座。おい、よしよ、よせ。 あ、その
You'd think you'd have felt the blood drawing on your face by
どう
now.
もすみませんでした。
よ、頼んでおいた仕事どう？
終わりました。ちょっと封筒が。このままでいいっすか？
そんなこと気にしないでいい。むき出しだろうが金は金だからね。堂島組さんは仕事早くて助かるよ。はいこれ約束の1割。ご苦労さん。
どうも。
でこれは俺からの気持ちね。
いや、それは
取り半が常識のこのご時世、安い取り分でやってもらってんだ。普通なら本職の人にこんな安い額の取り立て頼めないからね。
でも
同年代のガキどもが万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろ。ま、これは俺との初仕事を終えたご祝儀みたいなもんだ。はっ、取っとき。
ありがとうございます。
しかしバカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょうがねえな。30万ポッチ捨てんのは簡単だが回収しとかねえと商売としてのけじめがつかねえなあ。
ええ、まあ
俺も長いことこの町で金貸しやってるからよくわかる。今の世の中金の本当の価値が分かってるやつなんてほとんどいやしない。その点学のない君の方が高学歴の若造よりよっぽど分かってる気がするんだけど、そうじゃない？
俺には分かりません。それじゃこれで。
なあ、うちに来ねえか兄ちゃん。君の腕っぷしならヤクザやるよりもっと簡単にもっと多くの金が稼げる。いい飯腹いっぱい食っていい女を好きなだけ抱ける。それだけじゃない、金さえあれば不幸な人間を幸せにすることすらできる。ヤクザは下積みが長え。手っ取り早くのし上がるにはうちに来て稼ぐってのもいい選択だと思うんだが。
3年前にその言葉を聞いてればそうしてたかもしれませんけど、一度極道になったもんは時間を巻き戻せない。
それが答えか。
ヤクザには誰かを幸せにすることなんてできないんすかね。
さあな、俺はヤクザになったことねえからわからねえ。ま、気が変わったらいつでも連絡してくれ。じゃ。
金貸しが偉そうに。めんどくせ。
Oh, now you notice it. Also, by that point, the blood would have dried on him. It wouldn't have wiped off that easily. Chapter 1, Bound by Oath. Just gonna warn you right now, this first chapter is pretty much gonna be on the rails tutorial stuff. Not gonna get too many side stuff, though once we do get access to the side stuff, it's gonna be a lot of side stuff. And I intend to complete all of it. Well, this is where Nishiki said he'd meet me. Guess I beat him here. 724106, huh? That's code for what you up to. I'm waiting for your slow ass to show up. God, pagers. This truly is the 80s. Might as well have a look around, see if I can find him. Find Nishikiyama. So, yeah, a lot of the city's going to be blocked off to us in this opening area. This marker right here shows you where you need to go. Marked in orange with a knife and fork are eateries. We don't really need these now, but if you ever need to restore health after a fight, because of course there is fighting, this is where you go. Stores are where you can go to purchase various items. There's also a specific pawn shop where you can go to sell items, because you can do this. And the stars are entertainment areas. And we have payphones, because cell phones didn't exist, or at least if they did, they weren't readily available to the public. This is where we can go to save our game and use the item box. We have a very limited inventory. Thankfully, weapons, gear, and accessories all get their separate inventory, but regular items, and that means pretty much everything we pick up, only gets us these, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 slots. And that includes items you can sell, items you can use in battle, yada yada, random bits and bobs that really do you no good. And this is also where we come to save the game. Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep these under an hour, but with limited save ability because we cannot save here. We can load, but we cannot save. May as well make a save now. We got these random vending machines that take random amounts of cash and give us a random item. Could be something really awesome, could be something that's completely worthless to us. Anyways.
ほら、早く金貸せって。後で返すっつってんだろうが。え？
困ります。勘弁してください。
ごちゃごちゃうるせえんだよ。いいからさっさと出せ。
誰か助けて。
Running shakedowns on our turf? Somebody needs to set them straight before they try anything really stupid. And we have no choice but to go in here.
なんだよ。見てんじゃねえぞ俺。
おい、ヤクザじゃねえのか、そいつ。
バカ。ヤクザったって年も大して俺らと変わんねえ。どうせ下っ端だろ。
お前らこの町に来るのは初めてか。
え？だったらなんだよ。
ここらはうちの組の島なんだな。カムロ町を歩き慣れている連中ならこの辺りでバカはしね
え。なんだと？ヤクザが偉そうに説教垂れてんじゃねえぞ。こら！
And here we get into combat. It's one of those systems that's easy to pick up, difficult to master. Press X repeatedly. Repeatedly to form a rush combo. This is the most basic. What is with me today? Basic method of attack in battle. Yeah, it doesn't seem all that interesting, but don't worry, it's going to pick up. Press Y during an X combo to form a finishing blow that knocks enemies down. If you want to make the most out of your combat, you're going to want to use Y. Pressing Y at different times through the combo, which you can actually unlock combos later on, will vary up what attack you do. However, you don't want to just button mash in this game. Button mashing doesn't do you any good. The yellow gauge on the top left indicates your health. The game will end if the yellow part is fully depleted, obviously, so keep an eye on your health at all times. If the gauge flashes red, it means you're in very bad shape and should replenish your health immediately. Health recovery methods. Eat a recovery item, eat something in an eatery, like I said earlier. That's where you can go to restore your health. Obviously, it's going to cost you money, but money isn't really going to be a problem. See, press B near an enemy to grab them. If an enemy is guarding to block your attacks, grab them and then attack to deal damage. Once you grab them, you can either throw them again, start bashing on them, or you can press Y to do a heavy attack. Throwing can be useful, depending on what you're doing. Teach these punks a lesson. Your training is now complete. It's time to wipe the smirks off your opponent's faces. If you get hit, you can strike back with right away using X, Y, or B. This is called a resolute counter. You can gain money by knocking down or defeating enemies. Depending on how you do it, you might get a bonus too, so try a range of different moves. Now, what it hasn't taught you yet is that you can use left bumper to block. Very useful, though it appears to be only directional for the moment. But yeah, you can see how much damage you're doing if you make sure to add Y to your combos. You can also just press Y outright to deal some serious damage. Can't grab them when they're down, though. At least not with Brawler. Yeah, you can see we just got 70k cash out of them. Cash is going to be flowing like a river in this game. But...
相変わらず容赦ねえな。錦、おめえいつまで経っても来ねえから、待ち合わせすっぽかされたかと思ったよ。
Kara Nishikiyama, the Dojima family.
逆だ。おめえがなかなか来ねえからこうやって時間潰してたんじゃねえか。暇つぶしに喧嘩って。おとなしくヘルスにでも行けってろ。ガキじゃあるめえし。興味ねえ。相変わらず硬いね。まあいいや。とりあえず飲みに行こうぜ。久々にオールで付き合えよ。な？ああ。
ありがとうございました。はいや、この度はどうも。お日柄もよく。
行くぞ、錦。
Right, like I was saying, money's going to flow like a river in this game, but it also means things are going to be insanely expensive, and it's going to be a while before we actually get to the money flowing like a river.
しかしよ、お前も様になってきたよな。もう一発のヤクザだ。今日の取り立てももう済ませたんだろ。まあな。これで風間のおやっさんも少し安心するか。さあな。あいにく俺の取り柄は喧嘩の腕っぷしだけだ。お前みたいに器用じゃねえからな。何言ってんだ。こんなバカみてえな時代だぜ。楽しまなきゃ損だろう。少し頭使えや。風間のおやっさんが無所から出てくるのは年明けてからだ。それまでに俺も少しは器用になってくさ。へえ。ならまずそのみすぼらしいなりから変えてみな。お前もたまには50万のスーツでも着てみろよ。そうすりゃ世の中の見え方もちった変わる。俺は服なんかどうでもいい。風間のおやっさんだっていつも地味な服着てんだろ。お前な、あの人は組の若頭。堂島組のナンバー2だぞ。あのレベルまで行きゃそれでも通用するがな。極道商売にある程度見栄が必要なんだよ。お前が最近車買ったのもその見栄のためか。このこじゃれたライターも俺んだ。そろそろ返せよ。見栄張りてんならケチケチすんな。お前も本当は分かってんだろ。人は 車のエンブレムと着ている服のブランド、そしてこの堂島組の大門を見て素直に言うことを聞く。ヤクザは見え張ってなんぼだぜ。
そんなもんか。
そんなもんさ。仇の癖してアコギな商売するやつに借りた金で遊びまくるバカ。この町の連中に人の内面なんて見抜けやしねえ。奴らにとっちゃ外見が全て。
わかった、もういい。それより飲みに行くんじゃなかったのか。
おうおう、そうだったな。よし、たまにはピンク通りにでも行くか。あの辺りにいい店があるんだ。行くぞ。
Okay, so, hold up, let me take care of that message thing. There. Something I forgot to mention is that this game is a prequel. It came out after Yakuza 5 had come out, so no, you don't need to have played all the other games in order to understand this one, but there are going to be references from games.
この辺りの店、ちゃんと出入りしてるか?
There are going to be references to games further down in the timeline, just letting you know that.
金ケチって溜め込むのもいいけど、こういうご時世だ。金は使いようで売買にもなる。で、その手の情報をつかむには、街で遊んでアンテナ張らねえとな。この街でしのぐってのは、そういうことさ。可愛い女子大生がよりどりみどりと言われ、ついていったらバーバーばっかり。5000円ポッキリのはずがぼったくられる。そういうのも全部勉強だと思えばいい。つうか、そう思わねえとやってられねえだろう。なんだよ。今のは物の例えであって、別に俺が実際に体験したってわけじゃ。まあとにかく今日は俺のおごりだ。おめえもたまには楽しめ。いいな。
You can actually say anything, Kiryu? Don't worry, it's not going to be this slow the entire time. It's just the first chapter. Ugh. What is this? A fight? Looks like it. Come on, you're in the way. What's your problem, bro? You got a problem? We're in the middle of something. Important business. Hey, old man, quit talking to them. We're not done here. Ugh. Who's an old man, you snot-nosed little punk? Who's a snot? Whatever you said. Yeah, oof. Oh, now you've done it. Yeah? Come on, Grandpa. Take your best shot. Screw it. They're completely wasted. It's not worth the trouble. Let's take a different road. No need. I've got a faster way to fix this. Oh? Yeah. I just need to sober them up a bit. With my fists. Again? I can't tell if you're a sadist or a charity worker. What are you blabbing about? Stay out of this. Yeah, butt out, you butts. Ooh. Real poets, these guys. Watch the heat gauge. 3 blue glowing bars on the top left are called the heat gauge. The heat gauge starts at the first bar. As your attacks hit enemies, the gauge fills up, shifting to second and then third bar. At each level your speed increases. Some moves require a certain level of heat, so once you're used to fighting, keep an eye on your heat level. yeah, the speed increase is something I really don't like about the heat system in this game, because once you get used to fighting at high heat, you definitely see the difference in speed, and speed is kind of important when it comes to fighting, you know, in order to take down your enemies before they hit you. And it kind of, at least personally, dissuades me from using my heat moves on enemies, because when you use heat moves, it depletes your heat gauge, which in turn makes you slower. Not only that, but on top of that, if you go a certain level of certain amount of time without attacking an enemy, your heat bar will start to decrease over time. So, also getting hit also decreases it. So yeah, a lot of ways to lose heat, very few ways to build it up, and it has a definite impact on your fighting, which I'm thankful they removed in later iterations of the game. Once the heat gauge shifts to second or third bar, Kiryu's body begins to glow with a blue aura. This is called heat mode, and it signals that you can use special heat actions. Try using heat actions while sobering up the drunkards. Ooh, yeah, these are some pretty brutal moves. Now for the tutorial, it won't decrease for you, but don't get used to that. See, your training is now complete. This concludes the explanation of the heat gauge and special moves, but the two drunkards still need some sobriety beaten into them. If you take a fighting stance using RB, movement with the left stick will center around the enemy in front of you. This is effective when you want to focus your attacks on a single enemy, and trust me, you're going to want to do that. Now, heat moves can also be done using various weapons or objects in the environment. Some are effective, and some are just plain funny. Ooh. And that pop-up right there. That was a complete... Well, that's something for the completion. I'll get into that at a later time, but right now I want to focus on this. Huh? What? Where am I? What was I doing here? And who are you? Sounds like that sobered them up. Must be your delicate touch. I remember watching music videos at that bar. Then we got to talking about which idols we liked. Yeah, then some smartass started making fun of poor sweet Shoko-chan. And then... Ugh, my head's throbbing. I can't remember past that. I think you two have had enough for tonight. Go home. Yeah. Ow. Whoa, you okay, mister? Here, I'll walk you to the train. Take it slow. Oof, thanks. You're awful considerate for a kid your age. All's well that ends well. Let's hit that bar. Yeah. Completing certain challenges will earn you CP. Okay, I guess we're going over it now. You can view them from the pause menu under completion list. Some are things that will probably happen on their own as you play the game, but others will require more deliberate effort. Basically, doing pretty much anything in this game, anything and everything in this game, can earn you completion points. Completion points are a special form of currency that you can spend at a shrine to unlock specific things. Visit temples or shrines to access the CP exchange menu, where you can spend CP to earn special blessings ranging from being able to sprint for longer distances to earning more cash from fights. They're a big help, so take a look. Oh, trust me, they are. Ready to head out? I don't know why I'm talking, it's voice acted. What a waste. A damn shame, I say. You've got a punch like a 2-ton gorilla, and you go wasting it on drunks? What do you think that talent was meant for? All that raw fighting prowess. Look, I just helped a couple of guys work off some alcohol, that's all.
Yes.
That's the point. That's the problem. You want to talk alcohol? You're like taking one swig from a vintage bottle and tossing the rest. Going from the look of you, you're Japanese mafia, right? Yeah? Something like that.
Yes.
Seems like you're pretty confident in a fight. A real dynamite boy. You're calling me boy? Don't get ruffled now, kid. Compared to me, you're practically a toddler. Hey, Kiryu, what's the holdup? Man, it's nothing. Be right there. No sense wasting time on this drunk. I should just go. Too much booze is bad for you, Gramps. Take care. Hey, now, hold up. Wait, I got a piece of advice for you. And I've got a friend waiting for me. If you've got something to say, make it quick. Ho-ho! Out for a night with your main dog. Me and the boys used to really wreck it back when I was your age. But if you spend all your money playing around, you'll never get stronger. You gotta invest in yourself. What, like a gym membership?
No.
Nah, that's no better than spending it on booze. I'm talking about investing in yourself. Literally. Literally? What's that even mean? Glad you asked, my boy. Here's a special lecture just for you. Yep, money is not only our means of purchasing items, it's also our means of increasing our abilities. Upgrades now available. See, your hit gauge will slowly rise over time when you are wounded, however, will only fill up to the second bar. Throw your entire body behind a vicious kick. No way we can afford that. Boost Kiryu's maximum health. Yeah, we can't get any of this. And there are a bunch of stuff that's locked out, both because we need help from a master, and locked out, period. We won't be able to get to this for quite some time. For now, the only thing we can afford is the Phoenix Spirit, so let's get that. You keep pouring money into yourself, and with a little training, that talent of yours will grow in no time. Let's keep the women and wine on a budget here. Huh. Investing in myself. Literally. Never thought of that. Bet you're glad you stopped and listened now, eh? Yeah, I guess I am. Yo, Kiryu. I'm coming. All that serious talk killed my buzz. Time for round 2. You have a good night, my boy. What a weird old man. What's his deal?
Yakuza?
Let's go. Probably got time for just a little more work. Like I said, I want to try and keep these under an hour. At most 45 minutes, but you can never tell with the cutscenes on this game.
たく相変わらず品のねえ街だよな。
だから人が集まってくるんじゃねえのか。最近の景気で金持った欲の塊みてえな連中がな。そいつらが酒やら女やら欲しがって集まる場所なんだ、この彼女って街は。
なんだよ、不器用なりに一応分かってんじゃねえか。
見直したか。
錦山くん。
よ
うなんだあいつら。
現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
は
ねえ、ポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。今度いつお店来てくれるの？
今日後で顔出すよ。
本当に？
なんだよ、俺の言うこと疑ってる？
信じたいけどな。
そんなこと言うなよ。ほら、お小遣いだ。
やったー！信じてるよ。
女ってのは器用なもんだね。
ありがとう。じゃあまた後でね。待ってるよ、錦山くん。
いつの間にか大した顔じゃねえか、錦。
お前さ、俺があの女たちにまんまと小遣いせびられたと思ったろ。けどそうじゃねえ。女とつながっとくことが大事なんだ。いいか、組の上にいる兄貴たちは基本的に女にモテない。 あの人たちは見るからにヤクザでございますって格好してるからな。
それがなんだよ。
だから兄貴たちと飲むときいろんな女連れてくとそれだけで小遣いくれるし、俺の組での覚えもめでたくなる。どうせ極道やるならどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ。違うか？
なるほど、そうかもしんねえな。
さあ店はここだ。今夜はとことん付き合ってもらうからな。
お前この店にはよく来んのか？
ん？これで2度目だけど。なんでだ？
ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ、常連なのかと思ってな。
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。店のもんに顔も売れる。俺は安く見られるのはごめんなんだな。
なるほど、お前は偉いよ。確かに見栄ってのを大事にしてる。
おめえもこの世界でのし上がりたきゃ少しは見習えよ。つってもおめえはそういうタイプじゃねえってことか。
俺はおやっさんの背中を追いかけてこの世界に入った。孤児だった俺ら拾ってくれたあの人のために。てめえの体張るくらいしか脳がね
え。いや、もしかしたらおめえは今のままでいいのかもな。
ん？
おめえが下で頑張って風間のおやっさんが出世すりゃおめえにも出世の芽が出てくるかもしれない。そういうのし上がり方もあるさ。ただおめえは風間のおやっさんの子じゃない。堂島組の組員なんだ。おやっさん、なんで俺らのこと風間組に入れてくれなかったんだろうな。そりゃ堂島組の方が格は上だけどさ。
よせよ、おやっさんに考えがあってのことだ。
まあそうだな。よし、真面目な話はもうやめだ。カラオケでもしてパーッと騒ごうぜなあ。
わかった、今日はとことん付き合うぜ。
Karaoke is a rhythm game where you press buttons shown on screen in time with a song. Simply press the indicated button when the cursor reaches it. Yep, there's going to be a lot of these mini games. Make sure to press the correct buttons at the right time. The better the timing, the more points you'll get. If your timing is really off, it will not count even if you press the correct button. When someone else sings, you can support them with interjections. You can choose either simple or lively interjections. Simple interjections offer easier inputs, but you won't get more than 90 points. For a chance to score more, try lively interjections. Yeah, well, we're actually going to be singing. Yeah, let's go Judgment. Yeah, get used to stuff like that. Cause Yakuza can get pretty weird. Let's see, 94, not bad. Get 90 plus in Judgment Shinpan.
知らなかったぜ。おめえがあんなにカラオケ好きだったとはよ。
バカ。そらお前がハメ外そうとか言うから仕方なく付き合ってやっただけで。
嘘つけ。その割にはノリノリだったじゃねえか。普段から隠れて練習してるんだろなあ。
よせよ。そんなわけねえだろ。
それにしても思いっきり歌ったら腹減ったな。締めにラーメンでも言っとくか。
まだ食うつもりか。俺はそんなに腹減ってねえよ。
まあいいじゃねえか。付き合えよ。天国圏でどうだ。
しょうがねえな。わかったよ。
行くぞ。
Oh boy, someone tells me we're not going to be finding save points soon.
前から思ってたけどよ。おめえいい声してるよな。曲のチョイスは渋いけど。
悪かったな。流行りの曲はよく知らねえんだ。
なら少しは勉強しろって。流行りに遅れた男はモテないからな。
そうか。
つっても男のアイドルなんかは俺も今勉強中だ。知ったかぶりしてなんとかやり過ごしてる。
それ周りにバレてんじゃねえのか。
かもな。やっぱアイドルっつったら女だ。最近はマジで可愛い子が多いぞ。
おお、そうなのか。
ああ、帰ったらチェックしてみろよ。案外ハマって俺より詳しくなるかもな。
さあな。
そのうち俺ら二人8匹でコンサート行ってたりして。
お互い想像したくねえ姿だ。
だな。おい、なんだよ。全然食ってねえじゃんか。
だからもう食えねえって言ったろ。大盛りなんか頼みやがって。
情けねえこと言うなよ。それでも男が。
昨夜11時頃、カムロ町の一角で発見された若い男性の変死体は激しい暴行を受けており、警視庁では殺人事件とみて付近を捜査中です。ただいま続報が入りました。若い男性の身元が判明したとのことです。死体で発見された男性は都内在住の会社員栗原太一さん32歳。警視庁の調べでは栗原さんは金融業者数社から借金を抱えていたとみられ、今後関係者から事情を聞く方針です。
おい、桐生。
ん？
カムロ町で殺したと。
よくある話だろうが。
いや、お前昨べの取り立て相手のこと結構痛めつけたって言ってたよな。
こちらが栗原さんの死体が発見された現場です。
ここって俺が取り立てした場所だ。
おいおい、お前マジか。
いや、死ぬまで殴ったわけじゃねえはずだ。
この場所はカムロ町で人がごった返すネオン街からわずかに裏道を入った先にあります。ビルとビルに囲まれて人目につきにくい、かなりいびつな空間という印象を受けますが、栗原さんの死体はこのわずかに残る更地に倒れていたとのことです。
こいつ
やめてくれ。
俺が取り立てたやつだ。
おい、お前 本当に間違いねえのか？
はあ、
何やってんだよ。取り立てで相手殺しちまうなんてよ。誰からだ？組か？
ああ、早速呼び出した。事務所に電話してくれ。
やっぱり今のニュースの件で呼び出されてんだよな、お前。まずいことになったな。いや、お前ももちろんやべえけど、これで風間のおやっさんの立場も危うくなる。
何？
この不始末につけ込まれちまうってことだ。
どういう意味だ？
お前や俺がおやっさんに拾われたってことは堂島組の人間なら誰でも知ってる。だからよ、俺らの不始末はおやっさんの責任にもなっちまう。
だが俺がやっちまったことだ。おやっさんは関係ねえ。
そうはいかねえよ。殺しとなるとことがでかい。多分おやっさんの後釜に座ろうって連中は間違いなくそこをついてくる。堂島組若頭補佐の3人とかな。
くそ。
そもそも半年前、おやっさんがサツにパクられたのもその3人の誰かに売られたって噂だ。
なんだそれは。
おやっさんの仕切ってた鳥羽、周到に場所変えてたのにいきなり摘発食らったろ。ありゃ組の事情に詳しいもんがサツにチクったとしか思えねえ。でそれが誰かっていや、3人の若頭補佐の一人、クゼの兄貴だったって噂だ。
クゼの兄貴がおやっさんをサツに売ったってことか。
もちろん証拠があるわけじゃない。でもよ、その件でおやっさんが無所に行ってからクゼはえらい勢いついてる。火のないとこになんとやらだ。
何しろ今は組に連絡するしかねえだろう。
そっか、そうだな。分かった。俺はとりあえず知恵貸してくれる人を探してみる。
すまねえ。
I've got to call Dojima Family HQ. There should be a payphone around here. Yeah, conveniently, there's one right down the street that I actually kind of really need to use to save my game. Gotta call the family office, if it would let me.
桐生だ。そっちで誰か俺のポケベル鳴らしたか？
あ、はい。クゼの兄貴に言われまして。桐生さん、すぐ事務所までお越し願いやす。実は若頭補佐のお三方が桐生さんをお待ちで。
そうか、分かった。
Well, I guess I better take a taxi to the Dojima family headquarters. And we will do that in the next episode, because we are out of time for today. So, if you guys like what you see, and I hope you do, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw polling to vote for our next Let's Play. And please... and please, leave a comment down below this video, especially in regards to the volume. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.